Hey everybody, this is David. Listen, I am so excited about what's happening with Bitcoins. Now, some of you remember, over a year ago, I started mentioning Bitcoins, and they were being sold for $300 to $500 a coin. The thing was, the most awesome thing I think is that then you could get in for as little as $60 or $70. Now, I've known friends to get in, and they have actually made millions. I mean, millions on the Bitcoin. Now, there was a couple of clubs that we actually joined, and that club actually bottomed out. What am I saying? I'm saying that there are some companies out here that will deceive you, and you will join some of these companies to try and get bitcoins, and you'll end up with nothing because they're open one day, they're closed the next. What you have to do is find a club or a company that's been around a while. Now, personally, I like the Bitcoin mines. The reason I do is because you mine your own bitcoins. I don't have to go and buy a bitcoin for $18,000. I can send as little as, a few $100s and get what I want or get started, and the Bitcoin will build itself. Now, I don't know if anybody recognizes the power of Bitcoin, but listen, this is going to blow your mind. The thing about Bitcoin, can you imagine having bills that's $1,500 a month, and you pay your bill with $1,500 a month, and the very next month, the Bitcoins have generated another $1,500? I mean, can you imagine a supply of money that don't run out? And am I saying that'll last forever? No, I'm not, because most things are bubbles and they do run out. But what I am telling you that with a small investment and with a smart strategy, what you can do is take the little money that you invest and turn it into something. Listen, folks, this is an opportunity for a lot of people. I'm not telling you that because I need your money. I'm telling you that because you need some money. And remember this, that you can only grow to the extent that you're willing to take a chance or that your mind can think out there. Now, I lost some money when I first started, but now being a couple years into it, I've gotten a lot smarter. I've gotten a lot wiser. And so what I'm doing is getting the Bitcoin mine. There's a lot of companies out here that's sponsoring ads that will totally deceive you. They will totally deceive you. Now, what you need to do is go to a session and listen at what they're doing, looking at what they're doing, looking at the people that's being successful, seeing how they're rated. You can call and find out what these people are doing. They don't mind talking to you. Inbox them, ask them, is it beneficial? Because here's what I can tell you. You really don't have to lose any money if you don't put anything out there. You lose nothing. But then what happens when the day comes that you need money and you had the money to put out there, a few $100 investment in your life, your future? Listen, there's some colleges that is actually accepting Bitcoins to pay for your college. There are companies that you can buy your car with Bitcoin. Victoria's Secret, Targets. There are so many companies, Cheap Air, that accept Bitcoins as a payment. Now, people can say it's a scam all they want to. The only thing about scams is it's not Ponzi like Madoff. It's people with bad intents out to get your money, and there's no benefit to you. What I'm telling you is that you can take and use your money because it's in your blockchain. You control your money. It's in your Bitcoin wallet. Nobody have access to it except you. That means you can use it as you want, or you can spend it as you want. But anyway, listen, we'll talk about it later because what I'm telling you is that a lot of people have gotten rich over the last year, and it is blowing me away. And remember, again, like I said, it was $500 to $700 when we started out. And I mentioned it, I told everybody about it, and now it's $18,000 plus. Can you imagine having 10 Bitcoins? You'd probably be worth an extra almost $200.